Hey there YouTube, Caitlin here. Got a bit of a sore throat today, but we are going to persevere through and make ourselves some peach salsa today. So to start off with, I've actually already chopped up a can of halved peaches. Canned is perfectly fine in this case. Fresh peaches are not available all year round. It's January, people. To this I'm adding about half a chopped red onion. You could use a bit less if you wanted, somewhere between a quarter and a half, but it's actually really not that much once you mix it in. I like to mix between ingredients just so it's not all being mixed together at the end. It becomes a bit easier to do it a little bit at a time. To this I'm adding one chopped serrano chili with the seeds and pith removed. Is that called pith? I don't know, it's the white stuff. The membranes, sorry, and the seeds removed. That's what it's called, membranes. And that's just so it doesn't get too spicy. You could add the seeds if you want to, but I wanted it so it would be edible for other people at my house as well. To this I'm adding about a quarter cup of chopped herbs. I was originally planning to add cilantro, but I forgot to grab it. So when I made this video, I actually had some mint and some basil from a herb garden at home. It turned out the basil and mint with the peach actually worked really well, maybe even better than cilantro would have. So I actually would recommend this combination. Gonna add a splash of lime juice, brighten that up a little bit. Add a little sprinkle of some kosher salt. I like adding kosher salt to recipes because it doesn't have that faint iodine-y taste. I mean, maybe you can't taste it, but I don't know. I just like sprinkling it. I think I need a little bit more salt, so I added a bit more. You don't want the salsa to actually be salty because this is kind of on the sweeter side, but you don't want to not add salt either because the salt does help you taste the other flavors. So you want to taste a little bit as you go. And I had decided to add just a little bit more salt, but I think that was enough. All right, so before serving, we want to wrap this up and put it in the fridge overnight, or at least for maybe a half an hour. So this is our salsa. It's been in the fridge overnight. Before serving, we are going to want to obviously unwrap it and then give it a bit of a stir just to make sure that all the juices are distributed. And you could just use this as a dip, but I saw these little cup tortilla chips at the store and I thought, if you were going to serve this to someone else, now of course this is just me alone in my apartment eating chips and salsa, but if you did have friends over, you could do this as like a little appetizer thing where you've got little bites of salsa and little tortilla nests. Could look kind of pretty if you garnished it with some herbs or something and served it on not this plate. Yeah, this is actually a perfect dish for the winter months. You could use canned chili peppers if you want to, and I used canned peaches. So this is actually a nice way to get a bright, summery tasting snack in the middle of winter. And there you have it, peach salsa. So let me know in the comments if there's anything else you want to try, and make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. See ya!